Did you catch what he said?
Yeah. That's hard.
He was stealing mama's stepdaddy weed?
Yeah. Jeez.
That's some shit that I could imagine doing if, like, I don't know, that would be like the 20-year-old versions of, like, me and my siblings. If mama had a stepdaddy, be like, give me that nigga weed, man. I don't fuck with you like that.
You're not my dad.
Exactly. Yo, who took my weed? What? You're accusing us of stealing? Bro, you must not know your place here.
Monday. It's not with a hype thing. A war.
Yeah. What's good, bro?
And then, of course, it's me.
Shop like Shaq.
I don't know if you caught that. I was doing a little British accent there, but like I've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones, so I was like,
Oh, wow.
Yes.
We'll talk about it in a second. But how's your week, man?
It's good, man. You know what I miss?
No.
I miss the intro music, bro.
It's a vibe.
I need that. You know what I mean? But
I know it honestly, my energy just got up.
Yeah. I feel you. But no, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm here. I'm waiting for the countdown has begun for Jamaica.
I know that place.
Yeah.
I too am planning to go there.
Yes. We shall all be there together.
Last time was it 2 weeks and change? It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. We'll talk about it, but that's how I'm feeling, man. That's kind of just been what I've been building up to, man. Everything else is whatever. I'm just can't wait.
Tunnel vision.
That's it.
Yeah, you can only imagine what my vision.
That's on me
every day.
Talk about it.
Bro, it's been a daily process of just making sure we knock down everything on the list. But it's here. It's gonna be here just now, faster than we know. Like we got a suitcase basically already packed up, ready to go, and then we got we ordered up a bunch of clothes, like I was saying in the last episode. I got new swim trunks, so I'm not going with any of the oldies. I promise y'all. Coco
has got flamed.
Yeah. I got flamed for having the flame, the flame trunks. No, I'm kidding. I've never owned flame slip trunks.
That's wild, bro.
But I'll air out my boy Antoine, who's definitely legendary in the streets for having flame swim trunks that he would play basketball in.
Sorry, what?
He was a crazy kid. Yeah. All of that before making songs for Drake. That's who he was.
Hey. The glow up.
Yeah. The glow up was real.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been head down doing all of that while also just like work wise getting ready for the season to start. And guess what? I'm not going to be there until the season does start.
I'm not going to be there.
I'm not going to be there. Shaq, you going to be there for the season opener? I'm not going to be there.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it's been good. The Sprite Fam Zone program that we put on this past season did take home an award of distinction at the SMAs, which is, I don't know what it stands for, but it's an award show.
That's sick. That's sick, though. That's sick, bro. Congrats, bro. Congrats.
Yes. I won an award.
Congrats.
I
see the man in the building here.
Definitely, yeah. We thank you for your contribution. He's in the building.
Yeah.
Doing his thing, wearing actually the hoodie.
He's actually wearing the hoodie. Yeah. Was this planned? Was this on
No.
Was this on purpose?
No, it was not on purpose, but it was destined that way.
Jeez.
So
that's all things are. It was destined to be. That's crazy though. But congrats, man.
Yeah.
Big.
The goal is to do something like that with the Leafs. That's all I'm gonna say. I would love to do something like that with those people.
100%.
But yeah, I'm thirsty.
Yeah, I think it's that time, bro.
All right, let's crack a caller.
Let's do it. Whew.
You gotta crack
I've been waiting all
week. If you don't crack, honestly, I've been looking at them and I'm like, yo, that's a good one. I'm gonna use that sound pause.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
$3 at the LCBO. You guys can find it wherever you can get it. Follow them on Instagram at Drink Crawler. 5% alcohol. It's porch crawler. It's a mix of citrus, sparkling water, gin, vodka, and a little bit of light beer. So cheers, bro. This is
bro.
that cracker crawler moment where
crawler.
Instead of sharing my an update of like what's going on, when we're gonna give you those hoodies and all that other stuff that I
all
really
that will come.
Give
it's gonna come.
It's more so to just let y'all know that like we're gone. October 10th to the 20th.
Yeah.
I mean, we are gone because I'm not going to be potting during that time. Yeah, exactly. So
that's it. We out.
Going to be wedding festivities and wedding related things and vibes like that. So I won't be back till the end of October. Probably, which I'm not sure if that week is the beginning of November or not.
It might be.
All that to say, there's probably 1 or 2 more podcasts left before that break.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Life is life and right now, man.
Yeah.
So, sometimes we love y'all, but,
Yeah.
you got to take care of business.
And then also wanted to have a moment to just talk about it. Like, shit I've been reflecting on now that we've been planning this whole wedding thing, man. Like,
yeah, man. Talk about it.
I don't know if you've realized, because you've been a husband for what? You've celebrated your anniversary very recently also.
Yeah,
so congratulations.
Last week?
Yeah,
2 years?
Yeah, 2 years. Congratulations. I mean, it's not like today I came to the realization, but in the past year, I've really come to a hard realization that like being a good husband is not necessarily the same as being a good boyfriend.
You got to do things a little bit differently.
And I think like you doing good boyfriend type shit is like bare minimum when it comes to being good husband, because there's so much more that you've got to be. You're a little bit more involved. You're both involved in each other's lives a little bit more, so it takes a little bit more effort, a little bit more attention, a little bit more than you might have thought, or at least I thought walking into it. I thought like the only difference is like a ring, and now we live together, and now we just got the finances that's all tied, and that's about it.
Nah, it's different, bro. A lot of guys run into that trap, right? They think it's like, all right, got the wedding out of the way, got the ring done, I can just chill. It's not really like that. I heard someone say, no, I heard someone say something earlier this week. I was like, that's a very good point. Get excited about wallpaper was the guy's analogy.
Okay.
Basically the story, his wife's decorating the place, decorating the house, and calls him up and was like all excited about this wallpaper choice that she has.
Yeah.
And it's about getting excited for each other's activities, each other's thoughts, each other's things, even if it's not your idea, even like you could care less about like decor or I don't know why I said it
it's like that. Decor. What the fuck are you doing? Decor. Don't you work at IKEA?
Yo, it's a crawler.
Decor.
No, but even if you don't care about decor, right, or whatever it is, like, or your wife doesn't care about sports or whatever it is.
Clear your fuck up too, man. Don't let him make you feel too bad. That was fuck up.
Yeah. But it's like, you gotta, give a little extra effort into genuinely caring about each other's activities and ideas and really come into it with 100% energy. You know what I mean? So sometimes, in the dating game, you could kind of, I don't know, slack off a little bit.
Well, you're not combining worlds
exactly
like in the same way. It's like
her decor is not your.
You're like stepping into each other's lives for brief moments at a time. I feel like when you're dating versus like when you're married, you're not. Why are you still laughing at yourself?
No,
you miss Malik in the corner.
I don't know, what did Malik do?
Fuck you up.
He's like, that's really funny. That word hurts, huh?
Decor. You haven't been on a call where they brought up decor?
Man, I was there, this week. Leave me alone.
Man works with decor all the time. I can't say decor.
That reminds me of our wedding, what's her name, coordinator? We always call her Tamar, but I'm not sure if I'm just imitating Coco saying it, and now we've all just called her Tamar, and her name is actually maybe pronounced Tamar. I'm not sure.
Okay, so I'll tell you why I say Tamar.
Oh, man.
Because she knows why I'm saying Tamar.
Why?
Women, right?
Yeah.
When she introduced herself originally on the phone, it was with corporate people. And she said her name was Tamar. So I've always said Tamar. Then, when we finally got her on the phone, the three of us, she got a little comfortable, as we all do.
Yeah.
Blessings. When you see somebody that you feel you can let your guard down with.
Yeah.
And she said, Tamar.
True. The other way around.
I know, I would think that Tamar would be the let your hair down type.
I'm not from Jamaica. I don't know how it rocks over there. I don't know what they're doing. But I thought it would be the other way around.
Yeah.
So I remember that specifically. So whenever she's getting into her bag of unprofessionalism, I call her Tamar.
Okay.
Which is why you usually hear me say Tamar. But sometimes you'll hear me say Tamar. She knows what I'm saying. And I know what I'm saying.
But Jamaicans will do that to you. They what do they call it? Like speaky spokey is what my parents call it.
Speaky spokey.
Yeah, so they'll switch in between like proper English and like just straight yacht. Like
Also, just learning all these people that I've grown up with for my entire life and their real names as per what has been on the list of people that are attending is hilarious. Like, I know a Winston. Of course. I
How many
didn't know it was a
Evertons are on the
Winston.
list? So you got an Everton?
There might be an Everton, but I saw a room booked by a Winston that I've only known as a Paul before. That's what I'm saying.
I said, Shaquille, who is Winston Barrett?
It's the whole Gubby. The whole Gubby, son.
And I think you laughed just like that, actually. And I think you were like, it's Paul. And I was like,
Well, it was funny for you to discover it and
his
be
card
like,
is going to say Winston. That's hilarious.
I think just to fuck with him, I put the Paul in brackets.
Yeah. You gotta do that. You gotta do it. You gotta do
Also, I did the same thing for Jonathan Brandon Graham.
Yes.
Just
I
saying.
just had
Yes.
this Jonathan Graham, and he was like, put brackets. And I was like, you're right.
He might not even find his own CEO. He won't even know. That kid will be so
"It's
loud.
my name. Where's yours?
We made it simple. He's sitting with us. He'll be fine.
So he'll be up and about playing errand boy anyways.
Yes. We have him on the.
As per his own instructions. Thank you for saying that.
That's true.
Yeah, we tasked him with making sure that like the bride and the groom are fed.
Yeah.
Like I want to make sure it's not even as much as fed as I don't want to miss out on shit. I don't want to like be like, yo, I haven't had a drink, like not even a beer for like 3 hours or you know, I want to make sure that like I'm still in party mode as much as I'm being moved from place to place. I'm sure. So, and he's taking this mad serious.
I can't wait to watch this go down. I'm super excited. I'm super excited for
job
this.
more than Brandon and Shuri. No one's enjoying their task they've been handed more than those two.
So
Brandon's giving Shuri
and
a
Brandon
run
is killing me
for her.
because like I just mentioned, I just started watching Game of Thrones. You haven't watched it, have you?
I have not.
So there's a king in the very beginning of the season of the first season, and he is just like this fat king. Who
I have seen this. I've
who
seen
just
that much.
Drinks wine, and he's just always just like more wine, and he's just like pissed off all the time. Throws like glasses at the boys that are feeding him wine. And I'm like,
Robert.
Are you gonna throw a glass at Brandon?
I'm like, this gonna be me. More rum. This isn't Ray and Nephew, boy.
Hold on. We gotta talk about that.
Yeah.
It's
What?
Jamaica, right? I know
Yeah.
they're gonna have different rums.
Oh, you're talking about like
but
the
I'm like,
drink of
what is
the
the
day?
drink of the day? Like, what's
Like
the drink
the-
of choice? Yeah.
I've said that like in the past when I do the all inclusive thing, I end up going and this has been years ago, so younger me. Vodka sodas after I've tried everything.
But you're in Jamaica this time.
Jamaica's not going to be vodka sodas. I don't think it's going to do it. If I do anything like that, it might be a tequila soda.
Okay.
I'm not going to be stuck on rum just because we're in Jamaica. Because at this resort, you're going to have a decent option of all.
True.
So I don't know. I think it's going to be something simple like that with a couple rum and cokes and shot different. Like I don't know. I'll have a Bob Marley shot if somebody's like, "Come do Bob Marley shot with
You
me."
know that's exactly what's gonna happen.
I'll do a couple of
I'm
those.
drinking coconut water and rum.
Coconut water rum sounds awesome.
Whoa! I've never heard of this combination.
You've never?
Oh,
No.
what? This is what I had the first time I went to Jamaica, and I was
Yeah,
like, this is
that's
how
that
you do it
shit.
because you're hydrating.
So you get the
and
electrolytes.
You're having a little
and you
cocktail
get
at the same time.
everything
You'll
you
never
need.
get hungover. You'll just be partying. All
And that was the other thing I was gonna say is that like typically I also will have like say I had a vodka soda or vodka water.
Yeah.
I will also have a cup of water and I'll drink at
sure.
that pace.
Yeah.
So I'm just drunk and hydrated all day, feel good, wake up, not fucked up.
That's smart. That's smart.
That's the plan. And
feel
I
like-
know that the drinks like the pina coladas and shit
Yeah,
that'll sugar you over. So like
you
you
don't
have a
do
few of those, but don't go crazy. Is my plan. That's
yeah.
mine.
Yeah. No, that's smart.
Get
That's
you
smart.
a smoothie in between.
You got to get the smoothies.
Having
Yeah.
a couple pieces of fruit.
100%. 100%.
Make sure you stay hydrated, you stay healthy.
That's it.
Now when you want to fuck it up, you can fuck it up. And
That's
not
right.
Get you
fuck
some
yourself
jerk
up.
swine.
That's. I mean,
For real.
Jerk swine in the middle of the day. What
if
you
it's a
mean?
law. Yeah.
You got that on your own.
You can't have halal swine, bro. Halal swine
That'd be crazy, eh? That's crazy.
is like a Jewish Aryan person.
Damn.
Too far?
Yeah.
But it's true. That doesn't exist.
Nah,
Both
you're right.
things
You're
don't
right.
make
You're
sense.
right. You're right. The first time I saw like halal pepperoni, I was heavily confused. But
Beef.
Beef?
yeah,
What, halal beef? Yeah.
yeah. I know. I realized that like afterwards, but at first I was like, wait, what?
You know, the
could do
first
this?
when I found, yeah, exactly. I had that same realization when it was beef ribs. I was like, oh shit.
But those beef ribs are better than pork
way better
ribs,
than
from what I
pork
heard.
ribs.
Yeah.
Way better than pork ribs. That's a fact.
But I will say, I've heard like jerk pork's elite.
Jerk pork is
You've never.
No.
30
talked
something
about
years. Yo, you're gonna have your best experience will be this time.
I'm not gonna do it.
It's okay.
The jerk chicken's I'll be nice with that.
It's okay. Coco will offer it to you, and she's very good at convincing people to try things. So
What?
I'm saying that you're gonna probably be like, "Yo, Patrick, try this jerk pork. It is slapping." And
Well, listen,
he's
the
gonna
thing
try
they
it.
asked me, my side of the family is Muslim, so they don't eat pork, right? So they're like looking for the halal food as well. So we asked about that, which they have, which was great, right? So we have the menu pretty diverse. Like, doesn't matter what your dietary restriction is. Like, you're gonna fuck it up. You're gonna have a lot of options.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
But am I going to try to get some of those shaheeds?
Yo, smells
Try
good,
some of
don't
that
it?
jerk pork?
Yeah.
100%, and I'll probably succeed. And I'm gonna get.
I already got a couple.
Gonna try some shit
I already
too,
know a
Patrick.
couple. Yeah, and Patrick. Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna crack first? I know who's gonna crack first.
Oh, your dad.
Oh, well, he doesn't even need any assistance.
Yeah, your dad's gonna crack. It's not gonna be. Yeah.
He's probably gonna FaceTime his mom just to piss her off.
What's
Damn.
cracking with a big piece of pork in his mouth?
Pork hanging out his mouth. He's like, oh my god! I can't believe this.
Jeez.
That's what she always says. I can't believe this.
I don't know why I heard the Lil Wayne spilling lean voice when he said, "Oh my god." I was like, oh my god.
That's how she always says it though. Like,
She sounds like Lil Wayne.
Your grandma sounded like Lil Wayne spilling
actually
lean every
crazy.
time she's
she doesn't
shocked.
say the D though, even though she doesn't even say God ever.
I don't know if Lil Wayne did. Oh my
She doesn't
god.
say
my
the D, she
God.
just says, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Nah, I'm looking forward to it though. It's about to be a vibe.
Yeah, I think the next episode we're definitely gonna have to figure out how to get Brandon on here. 'Cause
Yeah,
I want like a pre-wedding pod.
Oh, man.
And those vibes are gonna be particularly Jamaican.
Pre and post.
Okay, I have a question. Predictions.
Yeah.
Ask for predictions.
Ooh, yeah,
Should
let's
we
do
make for
it.
next
Oh
week?
boy.
Predictions for
Any predictions?
Like who's gonna do what?
I'm gonna say predictions for who's gonna get the most inappropriately fucked up.
Damn.
prediction. Day one, Coco will throw up.
100%.
Day
She will
one.
just her eyes.
Day one.
Day one, because she's gonna
It
get to the
doesn't take much
resort.
for me, honestly.
She's gonna get to the resort and she's gonna look around and be like, "Oh my god, I can really have any and everything. It's already paid for. Let's fucking go." And she's gonna try too many different types of food.
Yeah.
She's gonna try too many. When is she gonna say no to a drink when there's no?
That's true.
I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
It's just like, just give it to me.
That's true.
Yeah, but the thing about
And
me
it's
is
party,
that-
and so many
the thing
people, and
about
it's all
me is
family,
You
and
just,
just-
you just do drinks all day for me, like coconut water and rum. I'm not gonna finish all of those. I'm gonna pass those every
Hmm.
time, and that's how it'll go. If you don't do shots and you just do drinks, I'll never get drunk.
But if you're not the only person saying let's do a shot, that's when you're gonna be in trouble.
No, I'm not gonna.
The moment that anybody else suggests let's do a shot, you're
Oh,
fucked.
you're done. You're toast.
You're
fucked.
When everyone comes, that first day, that's what I was like, first day's kind of early. I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
when everyone gets to the resort.
and also,
That's exactly
and like I feel like
100%.
yeah, the first day is just gonna be very overwhelming. There's gonna be lots of family. It's gonna be Jamaica. It's gonna be a beautiful resort. It's gonna be already
It's
paid
gonna be
for.
excitement, anxiety, food, drinks, no sleep.
Are most
It's gonna
people
be a lot
arriving
of
the same
reasons for
day?
me to get sick.
We're gonna have a big bunch arriving on day one, but I think the bulk is coming 2 days later.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
so day one is just basically whoever's like the
Come from
wedding
Toronto,
party and
yeah.
comes on
Yeah.
our plane.
Yeah.
That's who's
Right,
flying in.
okay.
Yeah.
Day two, the
Yeah.
11th, a bunch of people are flying in, but day
Day three.
Day
Day
three. That's when we're showing up.
Yeah.
everybody's showing up, and
Yeah.
everybody's showing up like in the early afternoon. So like you'll be at the hotel by the latest
Oh,
2,
man,
by the
yeah.
absolute latest. I think the last we're showing up at 4. So you have 2 hours to like hang out, get acclimated, and get down to the beach party.
Yeah, that might be the
So
day.
it's like
that,
literally perfect timing. So even if I throw up the first day, guess what? By day 3, bitch, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Everybody here? I'm ready.
Now that you got that out your system,
Exactly. So now that it's out of my system,
That's
who's
true.
the next
That's
one?
true.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be
Yeah.
inappropriately sick?
Damn.
yeah.
Because I think I know who it is.
Are they in this room?
No.
Okay.
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 No.
Okay.
I don't think anybody in this room is gonna get inappropriately
Yeah, I
sick.
think we're for the
No.
most part gonna be okay.
I have the most faith in Malik, and then I have the second most faith in Ashley. I don't have a lot of faith in the other 2, but like, shout out to y'all. But I'm just saying, I don't have a lot of faith in you guys. I think you guys will get
I
really
think-
fucked up. The first day, I don't think you'll
What,
throw
you
up because you have
said
tough
Malik and
stomachs.
Ashley?
I have the most faith in Malik and Ashley. Yeah, in this room.
I don't.
I don't either. I have no faith
I
in
think
her.
I might just have to accuse the dentists of gonna. They might. Yeah.
I was no.
Excuse me.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my hand up.
Listen to my rationale. Listen to my rationale.
It's gonna be a dentist.
Listen to my rationale.
Y'all just turned on us, yo.
You guys take turns being DDs.
So
You guys haven't been to Jamaica in a minute together. This is all
We've never been to
inclusive.
Jamaica together.
Yeah.
Y'all are throwing up.
But the thing is, I never denied it. I never denied it. I know myself. So that
You're gonna be holding your braids, and she gonna be holding your
We
beard.
know you too, Patrick. So let's not.
So day 3 for y'all is gonna be day
One.
1
So
of
we're
us
gonna
at
be
the
super
resort.
Right.
So I'm gonna be playing catch up. I'm gonna see you guys and be like, yo, I gotta like.
Yeah, that's how your eyes are gonna be big. Yeah, you're like, oh, I gotta get my money's worth now. Yeah.
And she's gonna be like, no. And then she, caught up in the excitement, chugging those drinks
No,
back.
I think it's gonna hit actually about day 3 for her.
I think
Mm-hmm.
When we're like bachelorette party, she's gonna be fucked up.
She gonna give you
That's
she
when
gonna
she's
give you
gonna
that
get
the
fucked up.
slow blink halfway
Yeah.
through the party.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Not the
When it's
slow
all
blink.
girls,
The slow
all the girls hang out. She done met everybody hang out. She like her. She's in Jamaica now. She comfortable. Child. She gonna be fucked up. She's gonna be sick. Okay?
The slow blink.
Actually-
Patrick, you'll be sick first.
he will.
I will
And I
be.
stand
That's
by that.
fine. That's
You'll
fine.
be sick first.
I'll
and
take-
I
I'll
don't
own
think
that.
Billy's gonna get sick. I think he's gonna
Nah.
get hungover. He might throw up, but I think it's gonna be like day.
He won't even let you know it happened. He'll
Yeah,
just do
no.
this.
Oh, no.
This is what he's gonna look like when he's done throwing up. Hands folded and smiling.
No, one time I heard Malik throw up and we never talked about it, and I was like, I'm gonna let him go because I would like him to let me go. If he ever hears me,
What did you
right?
say here?
So this was in Silver Lake the first time. The second time happened here.
Oh, and so like I think we both heard it. I just let it happen.
We're just gonna like not even mention it. Like don't even just act like it didn't happen. And this motherfucker act like it didn't happen for real. Act like it didn't happen. He walked out the bathroom like,
Smiling and shit.
yeah, fucking liar. I saw, I heard, I know.
Yo,
He was like, nothing happened.
amazing.
I respected that.
Before I segue to where I wanted to go,
Yeah.
I thought that there was another segue that I didn't see coming.
Oh.
I heard an AI song that was fire by
Another one.
Patrick.
Me?
Not you,
Ah.
but Patrick of SpongeBob SquarePants
Star.
and SpongeBob.
Patrick Star.
Yeah, he has a last name, Patrick Star.
Yeah.
It's fire. It slaps.
Okay.
And the caption when I read it was, low-key, Patrick is floating on this.
She do it at a party, make a party. So take body,
girl.
and if you fuck on me, me no hear sorry, girl. Stage pop,
Bump this in
And
the
I
ass.
ready,
This actually
girl.
fires still.
stage pop.
When I ready, girl.
So take body,
Take body, girl.
body.
And if you fuck on me, me no hear sorry, girl.
stage pop,
When I ready, girl.
stage pop.
SpongeBob, they should have
When
an
I
album.
ready,
Yo.
girl.
She said she want a good fuck, want a good secret. We make her dash happy time, she not keep it. A man a call her, she phone, but she sleeping.
Sorry to tell her she a fuck her.
That shit go.
Yo, that's hard. Pause. That's
SpongeBob
fine.
did his thing, but it's Patrick Star for me.
Nah.
SpongeBob was doing his thing for real.
SpongeBob was yeah.
I think Squidward did what he needed to.
Squidward.
Oh man, we need a video. They need a video of that. That's crazy. Take money, guys. Just like next to Dabs and like.
Patrick said,
I had to play it because it was dance hall, and if I can find the full song, I guarantee you it's gonna be ringing at the welcome
Yo,
party.
you know we're gonna hear
Ringing off
that.
at the welcome party.
You won't even have to play it. Probably someone's playing this already right now as we speak. There's a
The
DJ in
babies probably know
Jamaica.
the dance and the
Yeah,
song already.
Yeah, it's probably on
They've
TikTok
already made a
somewhere.
dance.
Yeah,
They've made a dance already.
But what I wanted to, especially now that we're talking about Jamaica, we're gonna see a lot of us, like a lot of the homies are gonna be on some link up, phone off situation where it's all gonna be about being in the present, the vibe, enjoying ourselves.
Facts, because no man has service.
And yeah, apparently I don't know. The Wi-Fi seems like it should be respectable, but like imagine any of the times that you've done this before. I don't know what you've done to do it, but we've been in a setting where you want to take a picture with your homies. Like I don't like. I really think about it. Like, how do you go and take a picture with? How do you ask a man to take a picture with him?
A lot of times it doesn't happen. And
Like,
then
I
you
don't-
look back
yeah.
and you're like, damn, we should have had a photo from that night, but there's no photo.
I'll say most times it's the woman, the wife,
That's
the
it.
girlfriend, the
Yeah,
whoever
yeah.
that's like,
Oh, you guys,
Take-
yeah.
you guys should take a picture together, and you fake the reluctant.
You're like,
Man, All right.
Yeah. And then immediately every man's post up like ready for the photo.
But how do you take a picture with your homie or homies?
Yeah.
You're asking a man to take a picture with it. How you gonna do it?
One-on-one or a group shot?
Okay, we're out together.
Yeah.
It's me and you and a bunch of us.
Yeah.
But you want to ask me to take a picture with me. How you gonna ask me to take a picture?
This is tough still. I don't know. I wouldn't like if I don't know why.
Get a man caught up. Watch a man start stumbling on his words. Just ask him how you would ask you to take a picture. I don't know. Probably have to get someone to be like, yo, take the photo. I don't know, but it's a thing that never crosses my mind. But
It's
that's
not like
exactly
a thought,
the
like,
play.
Yeah.
The play is, this is what you do. You take you hand the phone to so for me, I'd hand the phone to Coco. I'd be like, yo, Coco.
Yeah.
And then to you might not even have seen it. If you've seen it, that's even better because I don't have to do nothing. But if anything, I'll just dap you and then point at the
That's
camera,
usually it.
and then we end up posing, take our picture, I get it, and then we keep on moving.
That's it.
You don't say, yo, you want to get this pic off?
Yeah, you never really say, nah, that doesn't really happen.
Yo, bro, we look fly. We should take a picture together.
That never happens. That never happens. Maybe that's happened
Girls say
once.
it in their own way.
Yeah.
Of like that version.
Yeah.
But
Can I just say something? It's not cool, guy or girl, to be like, take a picture of us. Can you take a picture with me?
That's a good point.
Pose for the picture. Look over here. I'm trying to get a picture. That's not cool, especially not cool when you're yelling it over music.
True.
It's going to be lame every time, no matter who you are, no matter how cool you are. You'll never hear Beyonce saying it. I'm not saying it either. So, for me, the thing for everyone to do is, who are you rolling with?
So
how I'm gonna get you looking great. You get me looking great without us having to talk about it. And let's know the cues. You know, it's a little easier when you're married or your siblings or your besties or whatever. You've known each other. Let's know the cues to be like, if I hand you the phone, my nigga, you already know. Give me a picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be the one to be like, yo, let me get this real quick, and then do that. Don't make me ask, because I'm never gonna make you ask.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
It's true.
I thought it was cool if the girls asked each
No.
other. I thought they just was like, girl, let's take a pic together. Should we take a pic together?
I feel like that's the
think that's what they
conversation
say,
you hear,
no?
though. It's like, should we take a picture?
I think I hear that. I think I hear that banter.
I think you can hear it from men and women if anybody's drunk enough, sure. Because then everyone's like down for it.
No, that's true.
But women
If
are
men's
not
are lit, they're
soberly
taking photos.
saying, just like
True.
men are not soberly saying, let's get a pic off. Nobody's saying that. And in fact, no matter
Yo.
who
Let's
you
get a
are,
pic off.
and no matter how chill you are, and Ashley can attest to this because we're pretty cool and chill if somebody's like, let's take a picture. We're like, yeah, no problem. I'm still gonna like raise my eyebrow if we're both sober and you're like, girl, get a pic with me? I'm gonna be like, oh, I don't know. I'm still gonna raise my eyebrow. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know if
settings
that's
gotta be
but
right.
That's just how it goes. I'm gonna raise my eyebrow.
It's
It's
usually
probably easier
Go ahead.
when you're on vacay.
Everybody's
For
camera
sure.
ready on
For
those
sure.
moments.
for sure on vacay.
Yeah.
For sure, all right, let's go.
We know what we're here for. Nick.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're all here to get these pics off.
Forcing pictures.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yelling it.
With attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stranger, friend, family member, doesn't matter.
I think honestly before, I mean, it was in the social media era in the sense that Facebook was a thing, but
Yeah.
I'll give Malik the credit because he started it. Basically, he had a camera that he would take on vacation. Like this is back when he took the digital camera.
Right.
What he did was, and I think I did a version of this when we went in
Went for
Dominican.
Dominican, yeah.
Was he had a pair of these funny glasses. And he would they were like multicolored. Like it was like one side was yellow, one side was blue, the thing was red. And it was just like a thing for everybody to take a picture with these glasses. It would be strangers. It would be people that worked at the resort. It would be friends.
really good idea.
And some people would take pictures with the glasses upside down.
Oh, wow.
People, I remember the one with Alfio and he had like a cigarette in his mouth and it was like bent and weird. And it was like, there were just like so many random pictures. It was like the traveling glasses and it was hilarious. And I loved that. And people really like when I did a version of that, the new friends that I made at the resort, they would hit me up after on Facebook. They're like, yo, so when are you gonna drop the album, bro? I wanna see all the pictures.
Damn.
I would love to bring a version of that back, but I know the era we're in is different. It's not like the Facebook 126 photo album.
Fair. It's the Instagram.
It's Instagram, couple curated, maybe a slideshow of 10.
Maybe a slideshow of
Sure, I mean.
You can do more than 10.
No, you can do a slideshow of 10 in one post. That's what I'm saying. But you can do multiple.
You can fit in more pictures than 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can
But, like,
make it rock. It's just a different,
True.
way to make it rock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's like, how many times do you really scroll through that whole like 10 photos?
I do. I try to when it's interesting.
I wouldn't.
When it's
I was about to
interesting.
say, like,
Yeah.
it's like anything else. Everything's saturated, but entertain me. Like,
Bro, there are people. There are people that will post
You know what I mean?
them doing this,
Yeah.
them doing that, them doing this, and
not
them doing that,
scrolling
and it's
through that.
10
You're not
of
scrolling
that.
10 of the same,
Of the
yeah, no,
same
it's not
shit.
happening.
Not scrolling.
Yeah.
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 After the third one, I'm like, oh, okay, you got me.
Yeah.
When I see this is my biggest pet peeve. When I see this,
Hand on hip,
next scroll.
hand on hip with a little side turn, head turn, hands
Next
on hip,
scroll.
hand on hip, turn the hip,
Next scroll.
both hands on
Both
hip,
hands on hip.
Next scroll.
leg up,
Leg
hands
up.
on
Next
hip,
scroll.
both hands on hip, leg up,
Just adding-
head back,
Yeah.
Next
other
scroll.
Head to
okay, yeah.
Next scroll.
Then look, yeah, nah.
Next scroll. Next
But yo,
scroll.
you are right though. I can't remember who brought it up, but
What
for the
else?
photos,
What else you got, you know?
it usually happens if we're lit. If
Yeah.
we're lit, then the photos are like popping off. Someone's got shades on. Someone's eyes looking
Yeah.
in two different directions. It's usually me, and like that's when the photos are happening. But if it's sober, it's not happening.
Yeah. It's a harder
harder
conversation
sell.
to have
It's a
if
harder
I'm
sell.
just
Well,
straight
the
up
harder
sober.
You try,
I just
the less cool the picture is, and that's just
Yeah,
it.
and that's
If
it.
you're sober, you're gonna have to try a little harder.
Exactly. I love when photos just happen like organically. You know, if someone
Hey, you know
captures
what's-
it and they capture it, that's cool. But if it's in the moment, like I'd rather just be in the moment and we're like, yo, you know what? Let's take the photo now, instead of like you're trying to orchestrate the perfect pose and all.
like what I've enjoyed more so now that I've settled into my inner Bodman.
All right. All right.
Because Bodman the pose,
All right, top boy.
Bodman ask other man to take picture. But Bodman will pose when the cameraman says, yo.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right.
All right.
I'll scroll for it later and look for the party. I'll be like,
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Back in the club days were sick like that though.
A little brother that's a photographer, like, okay, yeah, nigga, you ready to pose because you already know the key.
oh, that's true.
That's
no,
true.
but I wasn't.
everybody has
I wasn't
the
even.
insight, you
I
know
wasn't
what I
even
mean?
referring to Malik. I was talking about the club
The
photographer.
club
What I'm
photographer.
saying is
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
the insight, so
Yeah.
no matter what photographer, you like, I know when a nigga got it,
Yeah.
I know what to do.
Exactly.
Of course you
But like I felt like getting the photo from the club photographer give you extra clout. Like when you're in the party and they come up there taking because we're not taking photos of everybody.
Yeah. True. You feel like you're a
like, yeah,
curated
yeah, yeah.
audience.
So when they see you and they're taking a photo of you and your boys, in my head it was like, all right. So
I made
girls
it.
are looking at us
I'm
getting the
looking good
photos.
today.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm good. It never happened.
That's hilarious.
Nothing came from that.
Yeah, the club photography kills me. What pissed me off? Not pissed me off, but like disappointed me sometimes is when I'm ready to get that pic off and the person I'm with is just like, nah, no photo, please, thank you.
Like, come
bro.
on. Yeah, don't suss the vibe.
Why?
Don't do that. Don't be that man.
Come on, Antoine, we can take these pictures. It's not a problem.
But yo, looking back at it, there's so many photos I have where I'm like, I don't even know who this guy is beside me. It'd be like me and my brethren and like
Yeah.
some random dude. Usually it was like Brandon, myself, and there's some random
Some guy
like,
with a hot Henny breath.
I'm like, I don't know
The
who
man
this
with the
is.
hot Henny breath.
It's the worst, man.
And the clubs are gonna snap the picture anyway, just pose.
Yeah.
It's true.
If you're trying to be too cool, you're automatically a loser.
Yeah. You can't. Yeah.
The entire photo.
Now you're in the photo like this. In the middle saying no to a photo. Now
Yeah.
you look dumb.
Yeah.
I have an entire photo album of pictures with people I don't know.
You have a whole photo album of pictures you don't even know?
With people I don't know. It was from when I was Snoop Dogg in Hamilton. I just have a bunch of pictures with random people.
Hold on. You gotta explain the story. What?
So first off, being a cool nigga in Hamilton will get you a lot of pictures. But
Word.
like being a cool Snoop Dogg looking ass nigga on Halloween will get you mad pictures.
Yeah, I just had pictures with random people. Like a lot of, like several.
That's hilarious.
Where they were like, I want to have a picture with you, and you were like, I will also have that picture.
Yeah, it's like as if I was as if I was Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's weird.
I did Ludacris one year for Pub Night.
That's right.
I didn't do much. I just had really cool sideburns. I had a white tee and glasses on and did that, and everybody's like, Ludacris. I was like, oh, amazing. I spent no time on this. Yeah. They would in Hamilton. That crowd would love to take pictures with you.
Oh yeah.
Do we go to? Oh, okay. Here's this.
Yeah.
On the opposite side of the spectrum, a little bit more serious. Just another hypothetical.
Yeah.
we all know that when women tell their spouses that they are pregnant, it can be a surprise to some. But I'm just wondering what you think might be the worst possible response to "I'm pregnant." And we watched enough television and had enough family drama to probably have a couple of those.
It's like, damn, nigga.
What is the worst?
I have a question.
Okay, question before the
Yeah.
question.
Before anyone answers, are you saying the worst thing for someone to say in general, or someone to say to their wife?
It's not.
Because that's different.
I'm gonna open it up in terms of the relationship. You could be a girlfriend, it could be a one night stand, it could be just whoever. But like the worst responses to that woman saying, "I am pregnant with your baby."
I stick by what I said. Damn, nigga. Nah.
That sounds like you don't take anything seriously. Damn, nigga, is your response.
What if they're like, damn, this is my actual nightmare? That's horrible.
Ooh.
You sure?
Pretty bad?
You sure?
I think
you
you sure it's mine?
Yeah, you sure it's mine?
This is my actual
You
nightmare?
sure it's mine?
You sure
Yeah.
it's mine?
You sure
I think
mine?
if you sure it's mine.
You sure it's mine is the worst.
Who's the
Yeah.
daddy?
That's crazy.
I'm pregnant. Who's the daddy? Nigga, why you think I'm telling you?
What if you just say that's crazy?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm pregnant. Woo, baby.
I'm pregnant with whose baby?
Woo, baby.
Who baby?
That might
Not
be-
my
That's
baby.
funny. That's crazy.
That's wild.
That's bad.
That's wild. What you
Sounds
got?
like a
So
personal
what you
problem.
gonna do with it?
Ooh.
So what you gonna do with it?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. that response right there. That's
What
wild.
about that don't got nothing to do with it?
That's heartless.
That is
Is
hard.
that worse than what you gonna do about it?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's worse? What you gonna do about it, or that ain't got nothing to do with me?
I mean,
They both say the same
no.
thing.
The second one. The second
No, I
one.
disagree.
Second one's
I
worse. Second one's
One
worse. Second
suggests murder.
If you say-
No.
What you gonna do about it? At least I'm inquired.
That's it, exactly.
And I'm like still engaged.
You could
even though
offer
that's
suggestions,
terrible,
yeah.
Because what am I gonna do about it?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do about it? And why are we saying what are we gonna do? Let's talk. Let's say different words, right?
Yeah.
But saying that's your problem. That's like, bitch. Oh well.
Damn.
Deal with it.
Are these real responses? Like
crazy.
people would say that's
feel
your
like these
problem.
are- I feel like these are real
100% heard
responses.
People say that they heard from their baby daddy. What? That's your problem. Or
That
adjacent.
sounds like a
know what
you
I'm saying?
problem to
Like,
me.
it's like, that's
Sounds like a you
yes.
problem to me is a crazy
Yo,
response.
that's a
Yes.
crazy response,
How
bro.
are you gonna deal with that for your life, type shit?
Damn.
For your life, because
Yeah.
I'm tapped out. I'm not doing it.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's rough.
This got sadder than I thought it would be.
What were you thinking, bro?
I thought it was gonna be funny because it was all hypothetical.
Not real.
It just got real. Everyone's reflecting.
dark topic.
This is really dark.
Okay. How about this one?
What's up?
This is the one that you shared.
Yeah.
So it's a lady that's ranting on X
X. Yeah.
or one of the platforms.
Yeah.
And she's saying that Gen X are bad grandmothers and aunties.
Yes.
If you're wondering who Gen X is, these are Generation X, also called Gen X, or MTV generation, are the people born between 65 and 80. Okay, so it's not our demographic. It's not you guys. It's people who came before you.
People older.
It's our parents.
In some
Really
cases.
right. My older brother.
Yeah.
It's our parents and older brothers. All right, here we go. Let's see what this lady
To
said.
me how millennials, when it's time for them to live their life, if they want to go out for a weekend, hey mama, can you watch my baby for me? A lot of y'all in the Gen X generation, you won't even look out for them. And the sad part to me, Gen X will be like, oh, I don't got time for all of that. I done raised y'all. I want to live my life. Hey, baby girl, you sound
Okay, so this is
It's sad.
sorry, that was a response. Like, I just wanted to cut it there right before the Gen Xer had a reply. Do we feel like there's this is anything beyond anything personal? Because it just sounds like
This sounds mad
her parents
personal.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they're like, we ain't watching your child.
How do you feel? Talk to me because I'm not sure and I don't have kids, so I have no
She's
idea.
American.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that
Yes.
point of view matters.
Yes.
So I think that's a perspective that is an American perspective, as someone that understands what she's saying that is also from the same place. And I think you guys won't understand that because the way, first of all, everyone in here is like what, first generation?
We are first generation.
Yeah,
All of us are first
Everybody.
generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of us.
That makes sense.
Over
True.
there are first generation. You understand? So
True.
there's a lot of things lost in translation intentionally or otherwise. And one of those things is keeping the family close. So for you guys will have kids young, and obviously we're speaking in general terms because so is she, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have kids young, you build up the family, you get a little older, you keep the family tight knit, and then and that's how it goes. Over there, you have kids, you give all of your life to the kids, you have no life, you do everything for them, then you come out at 18, you're like, it's about me now. And I've got to do
And I
my
know that
life.
was-
because
yeah.
there's no balance.
Right.
There's no balance.
Right.
Yeah.
So I understand what she's saying. There's also between our parents' generation and our generation, I feel like that's where the biggest change has happened.
Yep.
Right? So we are taking the brunt of the I guess blame for how things are moving and how they've transitioned. And they're taking a brunt of the finger pointing for how things weren't.
And that's what they've been
So
doing.
that's what it is. It's like they're like, I need to live my life. I never lived. And they're like, that's not how it really works.
Yeah. Mhm.
We all live and it's a balance and we do it together.
Yeah.
And that's how we do it.
Well, maybe let's see
And
what
so
grandma
they're
or
like
auntie says here, because maybe that she's probably gonna say exactly what you're saying.
Hey, baby girl, you sound a little...
Not the hey baby girl.
He came with his soft, motherly, grandmotherly.
Sounds like Jill Scott. What's going on?
Hey, baby girl. I know you sound
I disagree with her
upset.
completely.
Yeah, she is. She about
She's
to.
from a different area.
Yeah, she about to
Not
read
gonna
it for
agree.
Phil's right here.
And she also has she looks like she's one of the cool grandmothers, if I'm gonna say
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like she got a great looking hairdo. She's rocking the
It's like, what's
braids.
that, silver?
Those are
Platinum?
the grandmas she's talking about.
She's rocking the Eve.
She got the Eve look.
She's
Yeah,
rocking
she
the
got the
Eve.
Eve.
But that's what
Yeah.
she's talking about.
Yeah.
The ones
That's
trying to live
exactly-
their life
yeah.
and worry about
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
That's what she's talking about.
upset. Let me help you out a little bit. First of all, we've paid our dues, okay?
Oh.
These your fucking kids. You watch. If you wanted me to be the type of grandmother to your kids that your grandmother was to y'all, then you probably should have consulted me and waited a little bit longer till it was time for me to actually sit down and not do what the fuck I want to do before you started having them. See, I chose when I had you, and then you chose this thug life for me. I didn't choose, okay?
Yo,
You chose
this thug life for me. Damn.
So you basically cursed me with grandmotherhood at this day and age when I'm
And
trying
she's trying to be on a hot girl shit. I mean, you could be the hot granny.
I don't know. It doesn't.
You could still be a grandmother, a grandfather, and still be like living your life. Like,
I just don't think. I think this is just a bunch of people that are talking as if time or like if these milestones in life are like
death sentences and like
no, they're just like they're aligned with certain age brackets.
Yeah.
So at this age, this is what's happening, and there's a disconnect as to when both think these are supposed to be happening. Like she thinks that as soon as her kids are gone, like I can tell that she's probably one of those that once you're 18, get the fuck out of my house, and now I'm living my life, and that's she's living by those timelines.
Yeah.
This other lady's like, no, you're supposed to, still be around, and you have these responsibilities, and it just seems like that disconnect a little bit of what Coco was saying. Let's see these last 30 seconds if it gets more entertaining.
Let's not forget that. Second of all, why won't you tell people that your kids is bad as hell? And that's why not only me, but when nobody watching. You so busy out here trying to be a city girl.
There it is. 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 Yep. There we go. Got to the truth.
All right, let's keep going.
Booty hole, Brown. Did you?
Whoa. How the booty holes get here?
Whoa.
Why is sexy red involved?
Why are we talking sexy red now?
Let's go back.
Trying to be a city girl with your coochie pink and your booty hole brown, but you ain't teaching these kids no manners and no respect. That's why won't nobody watch your kids. Not a grandmama, a grandpa, an uncle, or auntie. This sound real personal, baby girl. I think you need to go ahead and put your time in like we did. I gotta go. I got a plane to catch with the other grandmothers. We out.
Damn.
That was some gangsta shit, grandma.
Damn.
All right, grandma. I actually am really fully on the side of grandma. I'm fully, not fully. I'm gonna say I'm like 80% on grandma because I think it's not white or black. I don't think as a grandma you should be fully checked out and on your own shit and not, being there to help with all of that, all of those years of like knowledge,
Yeah.
and wisdom, and like
Those are crucial
know-how.
years. Those are crucial years.
Yeah, why not be able to help out? Why not be able to pass on some of that generational knowledge or parenthood?
That's it. Just take the burden off. Like, you already know how difficult it is to deal with children, just to manage that day to day. At least be there once in a while to like take some of that pressure off. So, the parent could have a night out, have it just the evening just to breathe.
So that's why I don't feel like it's a white or black situation, because on the other side, I don't feel like the mother, like I feel like she should be able to have some balance to be able to, So I think these people, this is kind of what happens, I feel like, in a lot of situations with social media where people are just speaking in absolutes.
Yeah.
And when you speak in absolutes, it's one way or the other, and it can't be whatever. No. And this is just where we have good
I literally have a friend who's living this life right now, though. Like, so she had her daughter, like, mad early in life, like our early 20s, I think. Mm-hmm. And, she spent much of her 20s parenting. Well, she's still obviously parenting her child, but much of her early 20s at home, taking care of her kid as she should. But now we're in our 30s. Her daughter's a little bit older, can sort of, manage herself, stay home, whatever. She's out there now traveling, partying, all this sort of stuff that she didn't get to do previously. Mm-hmm. But she's got her mom and her like step parents to be the babysitters. So it's kind of that balance. It's not perfect, but when I talked to her, she's like, she's glad she had her child when she did. Because now she gets to, with the finances, with the experience she's got this chance now in her 30s to do this while her kid is old enough to kind of take care of herself.
There's not a way to do it.
Yeah,
it's just ways
exactly,
to
it's
do
just
it.
ways.
And there's different scenarios. It's not like grandmother can only be traveling on her own shit.
Right.
Or only be looking after my children.
Right.
I think grandma should be doing her.
Yeah.
For the most part. You should be doing you.
Yeah.
But like, be around for your grandkids.
Yeah.
At the same time. Yes.
I'm on everybody's side.
Mm-hmm.
I think grandma made points. I think mom made points. I think both generations have points. I love what grandma said about the difference in how they raise their children and how children are being raised now. I think there's very valid points in that. And no, people don't want to watch your kids, even if they're blood related, if they're assholes.
Nah.
And most
if you got bad kids,
now.
if you got
they're
bad
not
kids,
raising them the same way that our grandmothers and our parents raised us. And that's a fact too, right? So I get it. I get what they're saying, but I have a problem with nobody addressing what's best for the child. Everyone's addressing what's best for them individually as though you're the bottom line.
That might be the
as
biggest
adults,
point.
It's true.
Like nobody's talking about what's best. What's best for the child is for them to see a community and a tribe of people that have their back and support them, and that are all happy living their own lives and also taking care of them. That's what's best for the child. And I think if they recognize that, whoever they are, in this imaginary scenario, but like, obviously work together. Why can't calendars are real things? Like, why can't we all spend time with the child, which is beneficial, and all watch the child and all have separate time? Like, that should be the thing. And if the bigger your tribe, then the more you're going to spread that time around. The smaller your tribe, obviously, the more condensed the time is. And it is what it is, right? It's fair in some ways, it's unfair in some ways, but to just be a grandma or a mom and be like, I'm trying to do my thing, so you need to be stepping your part out. I don't really get that. It's like, why aren't we having a conversation as a community about like, okay, what's the best way to go about this? Because the baby's gonna benefit from the mama, the daddy, the grandpa, the grandfather, the uncle, the auntie, the cousins, the sister, the brother. They gonna benefit from everybody.
It should.
It takes a village. That's why they say it takes a village, right?
The more people get around, the higher the benefit, and if you can access all of those points, great.
Yeah.
But like, nobody's talking about the kid. That was the biggest problem for me.
Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well said. I agree. It's not, like I was saying, it's not white or black, it's brown.
Nah, I think it's very cultural.
Brown like the booty hole.
Dumb. All right. I'm done. I'm done.
I had to bring it back to sexy red. Sorry if I wiped off any kind of substance that you were about to share with Amanda. Based on, like, since we're talking about people checking out, let's talk to the wives. To this wife.
Have they checked out yet?
That checked out.
Yeah.
Apparently, she stole her kid's heart surgery money to go to a Beyonce concert.
No.
Bruh, what?
No.
What?
No, I don't believe that. No.
I didn't know it was her kid.
I don't
It
believe
was
that.
her kid. They blurred out her face for
obvious reasons.
They blurred her face out.
Like, that's wild.
I didn't watch this video, but I was hoping to see it. All right, here we go. Let's see what happened.
Hey, you know that you stole money out of my account? That was money for my kid heart surgery?
Why is you recording me right now? Like, you trying to...
Don't worry about why I'm recording you. I don't worry about what my money is.
Like, I begged you to take me to that concert. Why wouldn't you take me to the concert?
Bruh.
I don't believe that.
Nah, there's no way that's real. There's no way that's real.
You think so?
There's no way this is real.
Let's keep going.
They're ghetto trash and they're faking that.
There's no way
They're
this
ghetto
is real.
trash, not because of what they look like. I can't see them. I'm saying they're ghetto trash because it's clear that they're faking that for attention, and that's not fucking cool.
Yeah.
Because the concert is the least of my
Look,
worries
I don't
right
care
now.
about that. Like,
my kid heart surgery is what I'm worried about right now.
Look, like,
and for you to take my
I don't-
money out of my
I
account just to go to some
I
Beyonce
don't
concert,
care.
you done lost your
Like,
mind.
I don't care.
I don't care what you don't care about.
Your voice, like, right now.
owe
Why
me
don't
my
you
money.
Ask your baby mom.
She ain't
Ask
got
her,
nothing
get
to
out my
deal with
face.
this.
Like, get out
Nothing to deal with it. To go find me.
That's all we get, anyways.
That's not real.
Yeah, that's not real. That can't be real.
That's fake.
That can't be real.
For sure. If it was a real conversation, it could be a real conversation, but it's not. So I won't even entertain
Yeah,
that.
that's just like that's wild.
Really fake.
That's wild.
You feel like this is like Jonathan Majors breaking up a high school fight?
100% same level. Same level of fake.
Great segue.
That is
Great segue.
Yeah.
Yo, word. There's a little bit more substance in that conversation. But y'all saw that.
I really hope this man's innocent, man. I really hope this man's innocent.
He was innocent. He broke up the fight.
All right.
You didn't hear him?
He just
Let's
happened to be
talk about
there.
this. Let's talk about
He
this.
just happened to be
Let's
there.
talk about
And
this.
action.
And-
Literally
yeah.
action and he ran in.
And action.
And I'm
Yeah.
telling you as an actor.
They were rolling.
No, they were rolling, and
You
then
can tell when you're.
And now, Jonathan, run.
The camera's
Take
You guys.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
Violence is never the answer.
I feel like he said that.
I don't know if he did, but
I feel like he said that. Violence is never the answer. Some bullshit. I don't
So
know.
much that's his mannerism. He's bought into
My brothers.
roles.
See,
because
we as black kings.
He's trying to rewrite all them violent roles he's in.
Damn.
That he plays a conqueror. That he plays an evil boxer from the streets.
Yeah, where's he from? Was he from Oakland? Or Compton? I can't remember. Where it's
When
supposed
someone puts out a
to
press release,
be. Yeah.
it's less obvious if they're being fake than when they're doing something like this on social media. This is when you can really see if it's real or not, if you're paying attention. Because it's always so much quick production that there are errors and you can see it. And you're like, okay, I see that.
He had on his Victor Timely hat. Everything.
Stop.
He had on his. Please,
season
sir,
2
can I have
on
some more?
Disney Plus.
That's coming next week.
Yeah, I just really hope he's.
Everything's alleged if I didn't see it, but some person.
I just
feel
want
like
this black man to be innocent.
I think I do, but I also feel like he's absolutely not, and we're just seeing Disney do what they got to do.
Yeah.
Disney's shut down all the. No, they shut down a lot of the chatter. I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like,
but they didn't cut him right away. Like James Gunn's situation, they cut him right away. This one they're letting this breathe a
way
little bit.
too much.
I know.
In Jonathan
I know.
Majors.
They already came out with the title saying this is like.
Days later, after the video broke, they said, "Oh, they're engaged. Him and Megan Good."
They're engaged now.
Wait, I didn't see this. Wait,
They
what?
might have been eloped because he mentioned her in some speech as his wife. Like she was introducing him with Tay Diggs.
Oh, that's my wife.
He was my.
Oh, they got Tay Diggs.
My wife,
I mean, if you get Tay Diggs.
Oh shit, that's a good black man.
He's
Next to
good.
that
He's
good black
clean.
woman.
White people like him. He's you know. So.
Get you a
What? It's Tay Diggs. I'm saying.
He's a harmless chocolate man. You're right. That's a harmless chocolate man if I've ever seen one.
He's palatable.
Very well known in the black community as wholesome.
Yeah, he's palatable.
That we grew up with,
He's token.
Like Tay Diggs and Making Good.
There you go. Palatable.
That put our guard down a little bit. And we're like, well, if they fuck with him, we've known them forever. We don't know.
He might not have did it.
We just seen him and shit forever. We don't know these people. We don't know him. We don't know if he
just
did it or
been a-
not. I don't know.
Good old Jonathan.
Probably. I don't know.
Well, the conqueror moves on.
I know that video was fake.
Damn.
That's right. He did not conquer that video. That was fake as fuck. He could have done better because he's a really good actor.
Whoa.
I'm actually quite disappointed in his
Yeah, he did the whole. He had the whole.
I'm actually quite
Like, it
disappointed.
It looked like an after school special.
It
You know what I
looked
mean?
like
Like
a
back in the
PSA.
day when they used to PSA.
It looked like a
Like
PSA.
It looked like he was a hall monitor.
For bullying.
the whole. Damn. Fillmore?
Fucking bad.
Drop the chrome.
Was he Fillmore?
Yo, he was Fillmore.
He was Fillmore.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
He was on his Fillmore shit.
He was on his Fillmore.
Zach tried to play Asian.
I swear to God, it was exactly that vibe. And I was like, this is. No one's gonna do this right
Y'all remember when Fillmore dropped them bars on that bitch that did him wrong back in the day?
He's like, what was it again?
What was that bar? Those bars that
something about and your cookies dry. Was it cookies? Something he said was
chicken was dry.
Chicken was dry.
Barter down for no reason.
Yeah.
Feelings for you. Can't you look the other way? Just this once.
Yo, he was about to put his hand on her cheek, and then touched a button.
Played me for a sucker, Penny. I'm not going out like that. Not for you. Not anymore. Be at HQ first thing in the morning. Don't make me come get you.
Somebody had
And
a
one
laugh
last
track.
thing, baby. That chicken was dry. Real dry.
What's hilarious is, as a kid, I always thought Fillmore was 45.
Damn, why?
Is it funny that?
Bald.
Is it funny
He
So
looked
you're
like a
bald.
black-
You look like 45?
I was a kid, and this guy looks like a black Professor Xavier with legs.
Wow.
He's literally talking to a white girl about it. He's a black guy talking to a white girl.
I know, that's why I was funny.
Breaking
Dry
it, he's
chicken.
like, hey, your chicken was dry.
Chicken was
Real
dry.
dry.
Real dry.
You know that was a long round.
Yo, wild boy. Damn.
Yeah, but we was all rooting for him, and who's the redhead girl that he was actually partners with all the time?
Oh, I was thinking Kim Possible, but that's different.
That's a
I think that was in
crossover
my
that
head. That was like meant to be a
wish happened.
crossover.
Black guy,
maybe.
different white lady with red hair.
Yeah.
Different.
That should have been a
Kim Possible was
crossover.
the one, okay?
That should have been a crossover event, though.
Kim Possible
Yeah.
was
You
it.
Fillmore? What? Damn.
I was a fan of Shiva. Shiva?
Who's that?
The girl that was green?
Oh, yeah.
That was a homie.
Good times.
Where are we? I've lost
We got
all direction.
We were talking about Beyonce.
Okay, let's talk about Beyonce.
So there's been a lot of chatter because of the Renaissance tour around Beyonce.
God.
And then, of course, Taylor Swift and her era is like, who's the biggest artist?
God.
But then I heard this argument online. So let me ask the room. Is Beyonce bigger
Tay Diggs?
than
Yes.
Michael Jackson? Because there's an argument going around.
No.
that Beyonce
No.
is the bigger.
No.
There's no one.
Damn.
No.
No one.
Nobody did what Michael did. I don't know if we're going to see that level of stardom in the same way.
I have the only argument to shut it all down.
Please do it.
You talk to any kid if they're born
Exactly.
even now.
Done.
Yeah.
You
Done.
talk to any kid, they don't know who the fuck Beyonce is, but for somehow
They
know
find their
every
way to
fucking
Michael.
Jackson song and dance. Kids, I don't give a fuck what you adults are talking about. I'm looking
Yeah.
at the kids. What are they seeing? What are they talking about? What are they, you know what I'm saying? What do
Yeah.
they like? What do they think is good? What do they think is bad?
Yeah.
Kids and animals, they're the ones that are going to tell you what's pure and what is not.
And the animals fuck with Mike more
They did.
than...
Animals
They were on that ranch.
and kids fuck with Mike. Now pause because I know what's but all I'm saying is even
Whoa.
kids that have no reference of him in
Yeah.
their lifetime, it connects to their soul and they're like, yes,
To
I
this
love
day.
Michael Jackson, I love the songs, I love the dance moves, he's the one. They don't even fucking care about Beyonce. They don't know Beyonce. They've never heard it. Their mom is obsessed with Beyonce, and they still don't give
That's
up.
about it.
And that's a
Damn.
fact. So that's why it's always Michael Jackson. Because it
Damn.
still is. How?
I want to meet these
How?
kids.
The level of stardom is just also, I feel like, different. Like, Beyonce's level of stardom is insane. I'm
Yeah.
not even going to
Yeah,
take
yeah,
that
yeah.
away from her. Obviously. It's just obvious.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of fact. But, like, Michael Jackson would walk into this room right now, and I can almost guarantee that somebody will cry, and I'll be surprised as to who it might be, but somebody might cry.
Who would
Yeah.
cry?
You.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone agrees with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just wild because I'm
Who's the
linking.
second person?
This guy.
Patrick.
Nah.
I agree.
Right. That's twice, y'all. Y'all do me dirty.
You'll disguise it as you being sweaty, but you're going to be crying.
Sweat tears. Sweat tears. Sweat tears.
I'm Ahmed says it depends on the song he walks in on. I think that's
Ooh.
it. He says if he
If
walks
it's-
in on
if
like
it's Man in the Mirror?
His
Man in
aura
the
just
Mirror?
makes music happen. So who knows what song's playing?
He floats in.
He floats in. Oh man.
Because if Prince walked in, he'd be floating on some like Purple Rain shit or
There'd
something.
be some smoke and like purple.
It would be leaving
Everyone just gets you like popping and locking, you know?
Yeah.
But Beyonce is more of a machine. I feel like that's the thing.
She is a machine.
She's
Yeah, the whole production, the dance, and everything.
Beyonce is the AI version of Michael Jackson.
It's a whole team, you know?
Yeah.
It's a whole team.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. She doesn't write her shit. She doesn't choreograph her shit. She doesn't put herself together. She doesn't style herself.
Going through the motions.
She just goes through the motions and can sing it and can perform it.
She's the definition of a
definitely
star,
talent.
populated star,
But
pop
like
star.
you just are an example of what happens when somebody who has the ability to perform at a high level has the team and finance behind it to make it happen. That's why I'm not impressed with Beyonce's star as much. It's just like, oh, okay, cool. You have all the things around you that will make all of your talents really glow.
Can I
that beehive is coming for you. Beehive is coming for you.
I've come at the Beehive many times on this podcast. They've never said anything back to me, so I guess I must be right.
Can I make a comparison?
Yes.
I might get shot for this, but that's fine. I think Beyonce is obviously a star and she has her talents. And I think some of her talents are the ability to be a chameleon and the ability to imitate at a level that is beyond anybody else's level, right? To where it looks like it's new. And I think there's another artist that is just like that.
What are you gonna say, like Doja Cat?
No, I'm not.
Bieber?
And I think that's what separates them from like a Michael, where it's like there's creativity on an innovative level, and then there's creativity in a way like I can do that
packaged
in
up.
my package, and at a level that will get attention to get a team behind me to back it, right?
And what's crazy-
And I think it's similar to Drake. That's my
Yeah, they're all in the same
Yes.
category.
Yeah, they're in the same category.
It's
Yeah,
the same.
no, it's the same.
Same
No,
category.
it's the same.
To be a chameleon at that level.
Yeah, for sure. That takes skill.
But the thing about Drake, I feel like Drake actually has something outside of music, you know? Like Beyonce, she just like smiles or like does the music.
True, there's no
like Beyonce
personality.
sit down.
Yeah,
you don't see like no
What is her
Beyonce
personality?
content.
We don't know.
You don't know her personality, you know? True. I feel like Jay-Z has. I don't know what he did to her, but
It's fair. It's fair because before did she have a personality?
She did. She did.
And then it muted.
She was funny. She was country. She was herself. Now she's just
There's no country. She is big brand, big.
You don't even hear her voice talk anymore.
No.
she's Kawhi Leonard, no?
Oh, damn. She's Kawhi Leonard. Yo, Beyonce's Kawhi Leonard.
Load management is basically what's been going on in the past 10 years.
Oh, she actually shows up and performs, though. Yeah,
You
damn.
don't see her outside of music.
But it's crazy.
Oh,
Like,
facts. Is she even real? I don't even know.
well, based on what we're
I'm
saying,
convinced a lot of these motherfuckers aren't real though. We thought we were real, so it's a valid question for me, Patrick.
yeah, Patrick. If they clone Tyrone, they clone Beyonce too.
They cloned a lot of people. What you mean?
Did you watch that movie yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
Please
It's on the list.
watch
It's on
that
the
movie.
list.
We need to talk about that shit.
Oh man.
Damn. But yeah, Beyonce, I she's just an example of what could happen. Honestly, for a lot of these other stars that coexist.
Yeah. Well, that's what they want. They want the Beyonce treatment.
I think
labels want that.
We can argue right now that we apply the same level of budget and all of those same Beyonce resources to Doja Cat, and she will become Beyonce. Tell me she won't.
Well, some would say, based on
She might already be.
the pattern of Beyonce and what we know now, like how it went, the trajectory, and like how the backing went, how the money went, how the movement went in terms of like we're gonna dress like this, then we're gonna dress like this, then we're gonna dress like this, and it'll be like a progression. So it's not as shocking. We've seen this happen with the numerous amounts of artists anyway, but we've seen this happen in particular with Beyonce. So when you see a Doja who's on the same trajectory, and you
Fire
say,
album, by the
you
way.
could do that for Doja too.
Good
They're
listen.
already doing it for Doja.
Yeah, Doja's getting.
And
she's on
also,
her way.
like, it used to take you a long time
It
to
did.
blow up. It took Beyonce kind
It
of
took
a
a
longer
lot.
time
Yeah,
to blow up.
it did.
definitely
Right?
It
Not, but
did.
not as long as the people before her.
No.
And now is it taking as long?
No.
No.
Not at
so,
all.
So, like, it is happening. It is the same. It's just recycled. It's recycled pattern and process and outline and everything. Time and time again.
It is crazy to see like just the Beyonce effect in person when you're just like trying to come home and there's a concert.
Yeah, you saw it.
And
The
you
Tinfoil
can't-
convention. You saw
You
it.
have to hop off the streetcar like blocks and blocks away because nobody's moving. And you're just walking past all these confused, bedazzled cowboys trying to find their surcharged way home back up to the suburbs to end their $500 or $600 or $800 evenings.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they were even happy. I think their hypnotism
That's what I
ended
think.
by the time their hypnotism was over by the time that I saw everybody. They're just like,
When you're walking through a sea of them,
Yeah.
when you're walking through a sea of them,
It's
you're
not real.
literally in The Walking Dead, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, this
Zombies.
is not even like what I said it was and what I thought it was. It's worse.
Thank you for that segue because I do want to talk about The Walking Dead for 2 seconds.
Okay, but before we do,
please.
Before we do, I just want to capture this moment, and I need you to compare what you experienced with the whole Renaissance tour, Beyonce Zombies.
Cracking another crawler.
That's right.
That's right. As we crack another crawler. Next year, this time, when Taylor Swift does her concert, we need to come back to this moment, and I need to know what was the grander experience. What was more over the top? Where were there more people?
Are you talking
to
about
do a
just
case
from
study here.
from an outsider watching all of this happen?
Yes.
When's Taylor Swift coming?
It's going to be in November
But
next
she
year.
was here last year, right?
No.
No, she hasn't toured here.
In years.
She hasn't toured for like 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've
So I don't
only
know who
seen
was
we've
here a
only
couple-
seen
there
the
was
them
here someone
promoting
a year or
it.
two ago.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. But
We've
there
seen
was
them
someone, remember
promote
there
it.
was a country concert like a year or two ago, and we were like, yo, this is scary. It was the same. It actually the
Yeah.
same exact
Yeah.
vibe as Beyonce.
Yeah.
Like one was not
Yeah.
superseding the other. It was like exactly equally yoked level of zombie dressed
Well,
to like
yeah.
weirdness. And can I just say, at the same time that everyone's walking around in silver, zombied out, people are walking around in robes, zombied out, and people are like, this is creepy all over the world. And it's going viral. Have you guys seen this?
In robes?
Ropes?
They're wearing. It's supposedly it's supposed to be some horror film that's coming out. But they're walking around in these
Roll
robes.
out.
They're like either all black or all red, and they're like very much giving satanic.
Oh, I think I've
walking
seen.
through streets. It's real all over the
not
world.
seen this.
All over the fucking world.
Is it kind of like the?
Right?
Is it kind of like the
people-
Smile
but it
movie
is-
promo though?
But it's a movie promo that people
The
know
creator?
it's a movie promo, but people are fucking creeped out about, and they're like, "This is satanic and demonic," and I'm like, "What are they doing?" I'm just asking,
Yeah.
what looks different other than the choice of attire?
It's not silver.
Between these people. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're all of your eyes look the same to me. You're all walking the same
They're just not
exact
bedazzled.
pattern and speed of time.
Mm.
Except you have different clothes on. Because y'all fuck with that and y'all fuck with that. Well, I don't really see the difference other than that. That's just my question. I don't know.
Sorry, I just didn't know that you had a hair tie, and I was
You
wondering
like
what that white thing was.
That's
That was
cute or
funny.
that's not
Yeah,
cute?
It's cute. It's cute.
You like it?
What was I saying? Because I said, what was I gonna say that I brought?
Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead. Bro,
zombies.
I'm loyal. Coco and I are loyal to the soil. That show went on for like, was it 9 seasons?
What? That many?
9 seasons.
I capped
It was
after
over a
Negan
decade.
came in,
It was
you know?
over a decade. As you said, that was a jump off point for most.
Yeah.
Negan comes, he beats up, murders people brutally
everyone.
that you
Done.
loved.
Yeah.
And everybody hopped off. And then the writing kind of dropped off.
Yeah.
Coco and I still stayed loyal. We still watched it. We also watched Fear the Walking Dead. You know, because we got to be part of the universe. We got to know what's going on over there on the west side.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, zombie
This is that last ditch effort to make it work.
Yeah. So then we watched that, and then we finished the main series.
Okay.
Fear the Walking Dead is wrapping up.
Right.
And now they're starting along all these spin-offs.
More spin-offs?
Spin-offs. So Negan, as you mentioned, and sorry to those who have no idea what I'm talking about, but I'll try and keep you as involved as possible. Negan, the one of the villains from the season that everybody dropped off, who killed brutally Glenn, that everybody loved, including a couple others, he's now co-star with Glenn's wife on a new season, a new show.
Wait,
called Glenn.
Wait.
Walking Dead, Dead City, and they're in New York City now. I don't know how they got there.
How they get there?
Well,
They
don't
explained
do
it.
that. Don't do that because they were in Virginia.
Yeah, they were in Virginia, so they were a little bit more reasonably close.
Yeah, it's not
so
that far.
I'm just
It's not that far.
trying
Yeah, it's not
to
that far.
set the stage as
It's not
to
that far.
why I'm confused today.
It's not that far.
So it's not that far, but I got past that. My disbelief is suspended, and I can understand how that show could go on, how those two unlikely
They
people
also
are
showed
allies.
them
I get
traveling
it. I
and
get
like
it.
made it make
Yes.
sense, and we know geographically that makes sense. So for the time of travel, they were supposed to have to.
Yes.
That
So
makes sense.
Daryl Dixon,
Go ahead.
You're gonna say pause because I said Daryl Dixon. Shaquille Cox.
I called it back. I called it back.
You're not gonna say hey yo.
Pause.
Grady Dick.
Okay, that's a pause. Oh, that's a
Dick
pause.
is too. Hey yo,
there's gonna be a lot of dick talk
aggressive
this year.
to just say.
There's gonna be a lot of dick talk.
Yeah,
pause.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Fuck, I lost my train of thought. So now we're at the Daryl Dixon show.
Yeah.
And they teased that this man is in France.
Bro, what? Come on.
Yeah,
how's he getting there?
They teased that this man is in France.
This guy built an ark? He built a boat? Yeah.
They teased that he's in France.
How? From when?
And so Coco and I watched the first episode. We're like, you know what? Let's just see. We love the character. Daryl Dixon was one of the better characters in the entire show.
Yeah, he was. He was.
The episode starts off with the man washed up on a shoreline. He was actually like tied to the bottom of a boat that capsized, and it's like one of those small rowboats.
All right.
And for the first 45 minutes, they do not address how this man is in France. And we're just sitting there like, okay, but like, why is he here?
Why is he there?
Why is he here?
Right.
He finally
While
gets...
you tell what we're thinking, I'm just going to play devil's advocate because this is what we were also thinking. Well, we've seen enough storylines to know that even if it's a few episodes in, they'll tease back to things and do flashbacks.
That's why we're waiting.
And then it'll make sense,
yeah,
right?
That's what they do.
So sometimes the confusion is worth the storyline.
Yeah, right.
And you'll
right.
be like, okay, I'm confused. This doesn't make sense, but maybe it will.
But it will.
Because I've seen that you make things make sense that don't make sense.
Right.
Bro, 45 minutes later, he's having a sit down and connecting with this French nun that he's befriended.
What?
Who also is harboring who she believes to be the second coming of Christ and is now bearing Daryl Dixon with the task of being the chosen one and the one that he drew to take him with him back to the United States of America and have him survive.
Was this Last of Us?
Very last. That's exactly.
What?
Yeah. So as she's we're like, okay, he's supposed to take Jesus Christ back to the States. Got it. How did he get there? And as this is all happening, this is Daryl Dixon explaining how he got there. I ran into some bad people.
No. First of all, he teased the whole time, and then they're sitting around a fire, and he's like, "Let me explain." And he's like, "Let me tell you how I got here." All right, and he goes into he's going into a monologue to explain why he's in France, how he got there.
This monologue was grand opening, grand closing. I'm telling you.
It's an hour into the show. We've already bought out of it and bought back into it multiple times, and we're back out of it, and we're like, whatever. We're both on our phones. We go, "Let me explain." We're like, okay, what you got? Now we're on the edge of the.
So this man says, "Let me explain. I ran into some bad people. I was trying to do the right thing. I ended up on a boat. And bad things happen. And I ended up here."
What?
That's the explanation.
What? That's the whole.
And so I immediately get onto Google and search.
Yeah.
How long does it take to be on a boat from the USA to France? And
no,
mind
specifically from Virginia.
From Virginia.
Saying I was in a settlement in Virginia.
Yeah. I couldn't find. I'm gonna be.
Something.
No, I'll be true. I tried Virginia and I couldn't find it exactly. So I said, okay, let me just get a high level.
Right.
And this is just boat. From USA. To France.
Right.
And it's not direct.
Right.
I don't know how big the boat is. I promise you, the boat that Google's using is not the same tiny rowboat that this guy washed up on. Tied. It wasn't like he was rowing there either.
I think it was on a canoe. Gotcha.
It was a canoe
across the Atlantic.
I'm not kidding.
It takes 7 days apparently to boat from the USA wherever at whatever's the closest point. I'm assuming
that seems generous.
Yeah, it's generous.
No, but they're talking about like a boat that holds 5 people that has 2 rooms.
No, for sure, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This is a rowboat that holds 5 people and nothing.
This is
5 bodies.
That probably held 3 to 4 bodies tops. This was a goddamn canoe.
And he just made it there on his own.
Like those side boats.
I don't know if
it was a wooden canoe.
I don't know if I tap out at this point.
Did he have the crossbow with him?
No,
I haven't seen the crossbow.
If he rolled up the crossbow.
He doesn't even have it. I didn't see it.
That's a great question.
I didn't think about that, but yeah, I didn't see it.
I'm out.
Exactly.
But I'm sure Jesus will take some water and turn it into a crossbow for him.
This is ridiculous.
So now I'm like, do I finish this shit? Because it's the most unbelievable it's ever been, but it's not the worst. Like the show itself was not as bad as the other shows that we're watching in this whole loyal universe that we've still invested. Listen, I'm just at a crossroads.
Listen, as someone who's watched a lot of bad shows,
And we've left.
We've left.
We've tapped out.
we started Riverdale together.
Yeah.
Riverdale was the easiest show I've ever abandoned.
I've never abandoned something so easily in my life. Riverdale was like no problem.
Do you know how it ended?
No.
Okay,
we stopped
because my coworker told me how it ended.
All right, tell us.
And you guys might want to watch the finale.
We're not going back to watch.
We're not going back.
Just for comedic reasons, because I think I'm convinced that I want to watch it. Archie, Veronica, Betty, Jughead, all end up in a love.
I heard they were in some like
thing.
What is that? Like a
polyamorous relationship.
Yeah, I heard that.
That sounds
But I'm
like
this
the
is a
laziest
CW show. What's happening?
That
here?
sounds like the laziest, most checkbox inclusive end to a series I can ever think of. Everybody just gonna be with everybody, and that's it.
But yo, okay, I saw one thing. I saw what's a redhead?
That's Archie.
No, the girl.
Cheryl.
She was Scarlet Witch. She basically turned into Scarlet Witch. Like she was levitating over people and like
she levitates.
And she was doing spells, bro. And like it was I don't know, man.
I left when they had the pink circle and Archie was on some pink gang shit, and there was a bunch of them.
No, that's a red circle.
The red circle, and they had the pink,
black hood.
They had the pink Pusheisties on.
Yeah,
they was on their Pusheisty shit, and they was like, "Whoever you are, we're gonna get you."
That's early.
And they were showing off their abs and shit. I'm like, this is
early.
No, you know what?
Yo.
The same nigga that's trying to convince me to watch Flash, by the way.
Yeah, don't.
Don't
do it.
never.
Don't do it.
Don't watch Flash.
You want me to watch Flash, but you talking about them.
I watched a lot of Flash though. I did. It got bad.
Do you know what's a random good show in the realm of Riverdale and something I haven't really watched it as much, but I could imagine the vibes. But it's actually good. Scream Queens.
I used to like that.
I didn't think about watching that.
It's actually good. It's actually really good.
That's such a random show that is in that category.
It is, but then it also has like it has its horror slasher type. Yeah, it's really good. It has what's her name?
Kiki Palmer's in it. Emma Roberts.
Oh, wait a sec.
There's like mad young ladies in there.
No, I have watched this. I have watched
Isn't
this.
there like 5 seasons or something crazy?
Yeah, there's a bunch of seasons.
Is that the one with Karuchi?
I think she might be in it too.
She's in.
Oh no, my bad. No, it's different. Ariana Grande. Sorry, wrong person. Grande.
Also, who's the woman from Halloween? What's her name again?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, she's in it.
Yeah.
Love her.
Oh yeah,
She's in everything.
she is in it.
Yeah, love her.
She's in everything.
It's an older show, so I remember seeing like the trailers.
on
Things
Disney
that
Plus.
I've been wanting to watch that. Yeah. Okay, good pull. I'm gonna
Y'all got Disney Plus?
add that.
Absolutely, we got it all, bro.
Send that call.
I did like
Send that log.
You have a big enough family, everybody pays for something. Everybody pays for something.
It's true.
It's so true.
Yo, but sometimes you just gotta like. There's some bad TV that you could just write out, and there's some shows you just gotta
call. You gotta
just
say
gotta
time
call
of
it
death,
quits.
Sunday, September
That's it.
14th.
You gotta call it.
5:37. I'm not watching that
I feel
shit
like
ever
this.
again.
What's this Walking Dead thing called?
It's the Daryl Dixon show.
Yeah, it's time.
The Daryl Dixon show. It sounds like bullshit too. It's called The Walking Dead. Daryl Dixon.
We put shows on life support.
That's true.
Our life support is kitchen show.
We call them kitchen shows.
If
So
it's
our
a
kitchen shows
means that we're in here doing whatever we're doing in the kitchen, be it cooking, cleaning, making something, doing whatever.
But like,
and
can
you put
that
that
show
on,
be?
it's in the background, it's
That's
like
a
a
kitchen
kitchen
show.
show. That's like,
That's a kitchen
you know
show.
what I
Dixon
mean?
show's a kitchen show.
Absolutely.
I feel like your bar is like, where is it?
Very low.
Yeah, you're exactly.
The Daryl Dixon show.
We watch F Boy Island, bro.
It's called.
Bro, and you don't watch Power?
Yeah.
You don't watch Power? You're not watching the books?
Power.
No.
To me, is,
No.
I won't watch
Power's
Power.
not that good. So.
It's way better than whatever you
Every
describe.
episode of Power's basically Empire, you're tripping.
No, it's
Yeah,
whatever you guys
Empire
describe.
either.
It's way better than that.
Well, you're not missing anything.
Yeah, see, like I watched a couple episodes. I'm like,
But
that's what I
which
thought.
Power?
Season 1, past season 1, you missed
Which
Power?
Power though?
That's
Because
like-
there's different.
Yo, I'm talking about book
Because
2, Raising
is actually
Kanan.
pretty
I haven't
good.
watched nothing with no
I did
books.
hear
Raising Kanan is fire.
That's what the reviews
Yeah.
have said.
Yeah.
That's the best of the books.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to
There's
get on.
4 books, right?
Yeah, there's 4
Great,
books.
so that's the best of the book. That's what I've heard.
Classic.
Y'all need to get on X-Files.
We watched Game of Thrones, bro. I'm catching up on one thing at a time.
There's nothing for us. We don't have the time or the brain capacity to sit down and watch a show right now. So everything that we're
X-Files is a
watching
good passive show.
Is it a kitchen show?
basically a
It can be.
kitchen show.
Kitchen show?
I think
Everything is a
X-Files
kitchen
can
show
be.
at this point.
X-Files is also one of those shows that I feel like has predicted a lot of things that are happening too.
100%.
Absolutely.
I've heard this before, yeah.
Yo, did you hear about? There was somebody. I think he was. I think it was in Markham, but it was in Toronto somewhere. But it was an older Asian guy that was basically assisting people to kill themselves. Like it was like a whole almost like a ritual way, where his belief system was that like
If you didn't want to be here, bye.
if you didn't want to be here, like the pain of being here and not wanting to be here is worse
Than death?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole episode on that in X-Files from like 1995. And it's an Asian guy. It's the same thing. It's weird.
The X-Files is like The Simpsons.
I love the X-Files. And when the Simpsons do the X-Files,
with the Simpsons.
Ooh, that's a crossover I love.
But how many times have they done that?
3.
That's a lot of times for those two shows to cross over, no?
Yeah.
I remember at least 3, and I
Yeah.
haven't watched either one of those shows religiously.
Remember when Homer was glowing?
Yes.
That shit was creepy as fuck.
Yes.
When Homer was glowing.
When Homer was glowing, oh my gosh.
He was that glowing being with the, I don't know. Anyways, it's
I forget where that happened.
Also on that wavelength is Futurama too.
I've heard that too about Futurama.
Is a
I never
great
watched
show.
that.
Actually really good.
Never
I'm gonna
watched.
get back into that. I used to rinse
Yeah,
that.
that's a good rinser
when it was
show.
going
It's a
through
good
it.
rinse?
Yeah, I'm gonna rinse that again.
Kitchen show?
Yeah. Good kitchen show.
Yeah?
Great.
Yeah.
That's a great going to bed show, taking a shower show, kitchen show.
Going to
whatever
bed?
show, like-
Nah.
Going to bed shows, you need to
No,
listen.
no,
Listen.
when you're wrapping up,
No,
like, you
listen.
put your jammies on,
Do you
you're
know who I
brushing
live
your
with?
teeth,
You
you're
know who I
washing
live
your
with?
face.
Who
You know who I live with?
Who you live with?
Actually,
We have to watch something light and fluffy before we can go to bed.
So you want Disney?
You can't watch Futurama?
No. Well,
Futurama
I don't know how
not
to
light enough?
say
Definitely
light.
light.
How light?
I can't watch
Futurama's
anything
light.
like science fiction-y right before bed. No, it's got to be something like
Like what?
I
like Superstore.
I
Like
exclusively watch science fiction before bed.
Yeah, I can't.
He goes to bed to horror films. It's very strange. I don't know how he's doing
I
that.
watch Hellraiser.
What? And then he'll wake up with the lightest soul and heart. And you're like, what?
Somebody will be brutally murdered as Malik's just like
He's watching-
his eyes are just dropping as somebody's being brutally murdered.
No, but honestly, there's some times where I'm
He
very
has like
conscious
just
of
peace
it.
on his face. It's like,
No, there's times where I'm conscious of it. And I'm like, do you know what? I shouldn't watch a horror movie before I go to bed.
yeah.
You really shouldn't.
Yeah.
Do you remember your dreams?
Certain times.
Like, do you dream?
My soul's fine. Huh?
Do you dream?
It's good. It's
Do you dream?
Yeah, I have weird dreams.
You should.
Yeah, they're just dreams. It's pretty cool.
Some say the dreams are a reality.
Reality.
Do you like TV shows?
Yeah, a lot of people say
A dream
dreams
is
are
just a-
actually where you're really living, and this is
Exactly.
the actual.
It's a
where
variant of
where
you.
you sleep. We're asleep now.
Yeah.
And when we're dreaming, we're actually
Actually
awake.
awake.
So that's why it makes sense that whatever you carry from you from this space to the next space always happens. So if you go to sleep watching something,
Yeah.
whether one of those characters appears in your dream, or a theme, or
Yeah.
a thought appears in your dream, or sometimes it's just like a cleaning bottle, a piece of clothing, a person, you know, it could be anything, or it's an energy. And that's the scariest part, is when it's an energy, because if it's not positive, that's taking you into your quote unquote real world, where you're like really.
Reminds me of
gonna
It
see
Follows, where you have sex with the wrong person and that
That's
shit
a
kills
fact. Soul ties are
horror-
real. I'm
just a
not
horror
kidding.
movie about
They just
STDs.
attach to you and suffocate your soul.
I couldn't believe the
That was
premise of that
pitch
movie,
idea.
but it was.
We're gonna make a horror film.
No, but
about STDs.
No, the horror movie was an
Soul
STD.
ties. That's a real
That's
STD.
really what it is. It's they made an STD.
It's what they call STD.
A horror entity.
Soul tie disease.
Ooh, hey yo.
Yo.
Let's end on something light. Here's something light
Yeah.
to end off on.
Thank you, so I can sleep at night.
Here's just Chris Evans' plan when he's like now.
Yeah.
Chris Evans, Captain America. What's his name? Flame guy.
Flame guy. Human Torch.
That's the one.
Flame guy.
Flame-o. Hey yo man.
Hey yo.
Hey yo man.
Fire.
Fire for that man.
Flame-o was crazy. Flame-o was crazy.
It's just a simple statement. I honestly, I know it came from a GQ article.
He's doing some press.
But it just sounds like common knowledge as to what any human being kind of would want out of like retirement life.
Yep.
And the quote is, "I'd just like to smoke a joint, put on some music, and get into pottery." That's his retirement plan. And I think I wouldn't mind that.
You know what's funny? There's a place by us that does pottery classes. right beside a cannabis shop, so this could all work out. I'm not even lying.
Hey, whenever you're ready, whenever you're ready, you can get like Chris Evans.
It's a little slide. We'll taste that.
I'm also reading between the lines, and it sounds like he wants to be friends with Seth Rogen.
Exactly, just makes sense.
That's what I hear. He wants to be boys with Seth Rogen.
So Seth,
I want to make some gloopy shit.
Yo,
I don't know why he calls it that. Yeah.
Do that. Yeah, do
I'm just saying.
Oh man! Shout out to Chris Evans, man.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't sound like a controversial nor a retirement plan worth reacting to. If I'm going to be quite honest, like I think if I could do nothing in life, I would love to just smoke joints and play good music and make things, regardless if we're talking about pottery or not.
Why not? I mean,
I just wish he said something crazy.
I know. I kind of did too.
Like, no, I just want to retire and just want to join the Marine Corps and just
really save America.
Really, I really want to be Captain. You know that Captain America role that really touched my life, so I really want to go out there and
yeah.
God bless America.
And you know what? The 20s were awesome.
Whoa.
You realize this guy really
lost it.
Everybody always wonders what a real Captain America would have been like. I still have. Does that skit exist?
Real Captain America?
Or is it just Soldier Boy coming into present
I think
day?
it is Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
Every Toronto. I don't know what it is Toronto, but like in my head, it's Soldier Boy being at Young and King, being like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Yeah.
Do you realize
Shout out to
they
Negan.
started calling Austin Reeves Captain America on Team America?
Yes, they have.
AR-15.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves, number 15.
Damn.
That's hard.
That's crazy.
AR-15?
He's AR-15.
He's Captain America.
AR-15, aka Captain America.
That's crazy.
No, they just started calling it because
he's the white guy on Team America. Yeah.
That's hard.
I mean, they did it in soccer too. They have they always find the token white guy.
And if you ever,
is it American? Because for
American soccer team.
Yes.
They have a Captain America.
Okay. And if he ever
AR-15.
if Austin Reeves ever gets an underling, he can always be Hawkeye. AKA Captain America when I retire, bitch.
Hawkeye was Captain America?
Yeah, Hawkeye. Not Hawkeye.
No, Hawkeye. I know who
What's
you
his
meant.
name?
Falcon.
Falcon is Captain America. Yeah.
Lonnie Walker.
That's fucked. Lonnie Walker becomes Captain America. I chopped off my bullshit hair and I'm ready to.
He has become a different person
since he chopped off the hair. Yeah.
Oh man.
No, but that's just what you do when you retire. You smoke a joint and you make shit. That's just
what you
fact
do
in life.
Yeah, pottery would be fun.
Yeah.
What's our last segment of the day?
Yo, man, use your platform, bro.
Use your platform. Use your.
What do you want to say, man? What do you want to use your platform for?
I want to use my platform to thank my wife for her hard work, organization, and notebook when it comes to anything wedding planning. I don't do any of this, and I know that without all of that.
Game 7.
Game 7. The Game 7. Yeah, the Game 7 planning
Game 7 award.
is for real,
That's
and I'm tuned in. I'm not saying I'm tuned out, but she got all the fucking details.
Yeah.
And she has all the details when Tamar is not ready for it. So I'm eternally thankful that I know that everything we need to have this show ready to go when we go to Jamaica is in that book. So I'm appreciative of all of them details she be holding down.
True.
That's me using my platform.
Spoken like a good soon-to-be husband. Well, you are a husband, but
yeah.
Nice.
Yourself?
Whew.
Don't copy me, man. Don't thank your wife too. Only one of us can thank our wife.
I know. I was
you
like,
can't just be doing that.
Oh my god. Now I'm gonna drive.
I'd like to thank you.
Now I gotta drive back, and she's asked me, "Why did you think?" No.
She will not.
No, I know she's not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. But no, I'm not gonna go into too much detail here. But what I will say is, this past week has taught me a lot about betting on yourself. Not even just betting on yourself, but furthering your own education and your own future.
You won big this week in points bet?
No, I wish. I've been losing all my money. But I got futures bets, so talk to me in February, we'll see. But no, for real, just there's been some stuff that's happened just around me, and you know, it made me realize that whatever you have today is not promised. So whatever your career trajectory is, whatever you got planned is not promised. So you've got to, you know, work on yourself, always learn, continue learning, never stop learning, and never stop just applying for whatever you want to do. So yeah, that's my message to the people. That's how I want to use my platform. It's just encouraging everyone to keep furthering and bettering themselves.
Especially while drinking crawler.
There you go.
world general speaking.
Don't know. You already know where to find me. Patrick Dentistry on everything. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Jeez.
Shop like Shaq.
I mean that. And let me throw it to Malik. Did you have anything to do to use your crawler? Your
I'm gonna use
platform?
my crawler to platform.
Yes. Use your crawler to platform.
Yeah.
Play Forever. We just started the Play Forever Youth League yesterday. We're gonna get some jerseys in soon, so we have everybody looking good. We have 6 teams, and the Youth League is a unique league, I would say, in the GTA because it's like a combination of high schoolers, young adults, and then you have the veterans, which is like people my age, and that have basketball knowledge and just life skills and all that's pretty much mentor. And it's a free league. It's just paying for jerseys, so that's also really unique and cool. So
pull up to Richmond Hill, dog.
Okay.
Support and shout out Play Forever and everybody that makes it Play Forever.
Oh, okay. Fire. Cheers. 195.
That's it? Man, this is some bullshit, man. I always think it's 199 and we still going. Decided to have life happen.
Second episode.